All right, here we go. So this is round 13 of the FRL Zero Assist League on Saturday afternoon. I don't know where you are, but weather's pretty crappy here at the moment. So starting early tonight because there's some major sporting events going on in Australia at the moment tonight. The AFL Grand Final playing up at in Brisbane. And then tomorrow afternoon, the NRL Grand Final. So if you're a football fan, it's a bit of a feast of footy for you this weekend. If you're not, it's just another weekend. And if you're in lockdown, then it's hard to tell the days apart at the moment. So if you are, hope you're doing well. Stay safe. And if you're not, you lucky sons of bitches, enjoy it. All right, let's get into it. So, Spa. What a circuit, Spa. 20 turns make up this track. So it's the longest track on the F1 calendar. How long is the track, you ask? Well, that's a good question. 7 kilometers in total is Spa. So longest track on the calendar. We're looking today times probably 143, 142 would probably get you on pole. So we'll have to see. We've got a half grid today, so that's pretty good. 10 guys out here. I see a new face. I haven't been here every week, but Jack Jackson looks like he's joining us. Got confirmation during the week as well. It is Huge Anus. So his name isn't Hugh, obviously. It's a bit of a play on words, very clever. But yeah, so that's always good to find out. Alright, so we'll probably have the usual suspects will be at the top. What else can I tell you about Spa? A lot of memorable moments at this track. So we had through Air Rouge there, Alonso and Webber went side by side. The Kemmel Straight, we had Zonta, Hakkinen and Schumacher. I think it was in 2000, that infamous pass up the back straight. 98, the almighty crash that happened where the race had to be red flagged. That was pretty crazy. So lots of stuff happened at this track. I love this track because they've got names to the turns. So instead of just the number, they've actually got names, and I love that. So, everyone heading out on their outlap. But Huge Anus looks like he's the first one there. So last week, I think it was Huge Anus, Prince dropped out. Prince crashed out. Gold Power made the charge from the back. That's right, last week. And Wheezy Weston was in there as well. The Stig had a bit of a dirty day last week. I think he was in the Renault last week, so he's gone back to the Racing Point. So hopefully you'll have a little bit better luck. Crazy Kiwi, he was solid. He was solid last week. So let's go. Here's Huge Anus's. Let's ride on board. This is his first flying lap on the mediums, by the way. So hasn't gone softs, has gone the mediums. Oh, a little bit deep there. That's alright. Wheezy Weston stays out of his way. Nice and tidy through Air Rouge. Navigates Lacombe very well. 5th gear, gets up on the curbs into Brussels. Last night he played some little quick races last night, which I had a look at. He locked up a lot through Brussels, so we'll see if that happens again tonight. Through Pouon, such a fast corner. Drags it out pretty wide there. Oh, he's aboard of the lap, so he looks like he's he might have gotten done for exceeding circuit limits. So who else do we have going on here? So we're on board with, this looks like it's New Jersey. I don't know what the ANNS is, but anyway, is he going to set a time here? Oh, that was a bit rough out of there. So he's fastest 1:44.3 on the soft. So we'll have to see how long that stands. Crazy Kiwi, he's on the mediums. Oh, we've had Jackson go 1:42.6 on the soft, so he's smashed the time of New Jersey, and Prince has gone to 1:44.4 on the soft as well, so 2 seconds, over 2 seconds slower. So that's interesting. Crazy Kiwi, he's not going to register near the top here. This is a bit of a slow time. Not too sure what's happened to the Stig. But here's Huge Anus. Here he goes again. So the last lap had to be aborted at Puon because he ran too wide. So let's see if he can stay within the track limits again. This time he does that successfully. Navigates the corner. He's got someone up ahead. I'm not too sure who that is. That's New Jersey. Stays out of the way. Good job. Through turn 13. Now he comes through, up through Blanchimont, which is pretty much not even a corner anymore. He's doing it, looks alright for a time. He's 1:30, so 1:42 is the time to beat. He's on the mediums. Is he going to get there? Oh, it might be a little bit, well, 1:43.4. So he goes second. So he's a second, just under a second a lap slower than Jackson. But it's not too bad. He's on the mediums. So bit of a flurry of activity there. So Hugh Janus, he had to do 2 laps. Is he going on a third run here? Possibly. No, he's not. Alright, who else do we have out there? No one on a... I don't know what's happened to the Stig. Has he had another dirty day already? Not too sure. So we got a bit of a mixture of strategies here. So we've got 3 guys on the mediums, and we have the rest of the field on the soft. So Jack Jackson with a 1:42.6 has blitzed the field. Hugh Janus is a 1:43.4 on the medium. I think I saw a Ferrari just heading out there. Is that Gold Power? He's on the outlap, yeah. So you've got Prince on a 1:44.4 on the softs. Dio Racing 1:48, and Crazy Kiwi, the Stig, Gold Power, and Wheezy Western yet to set a time. But the Gold Power, we're riding on board with him now, and Wheezy Western is also on an outlap, so we'll see what those guys can conjure up. But a good qualifying session so far. Jack Jackson just absolutely just laid down the gauntlet and went bang straight away. 1:42.6 cleared the field, so he's definitely the man to beat at the moment. This guy last week raced really well, I reckon. Came up through the field, didn't have the best qualifying, but his race was superb. So we'll see what he can do in this qualifying session. Well, we've got other guys going out as well. So we got Jack Jackson's going to go out another lap. Same with Aaron, New Jersey, and Prince. So all of those guys are going to try and better their times. They're all out on softs as well again. But the man that we want to watch now is going to be Gold Power. Gold Power 89. I'd assume the 89 represents the year that he was born. I don't know. But I'd hazard a guess that's right. I'm so old I actually remember 1989. Alright. Traverses through the source. Now through our Rouge. What's he got? Yeah, nice line through there. Hits the DRS. Up the Camel Straight. What's he running at? 5th gear. I'm not too sure what that sector time is like. Ooh, a little bit loose there through Lacombe. Oh, such a tough braking area going downhill there, especially with 0 assists. So into Pouon now. Got to make sure you stay within the track limits through here. In 7th gear. Yeah. This is a tough corner as well. They're all tough around here, let's face it. A 115, so I don't know where he is on the... where he is in terms of everything. Alright. Oh no! That's the problem with a 20 turn circuit, is that you mess it up on the last lap. But a 143.8, even with that mistake, he's still got a 143.8. So a fast time. Gold Power in 4th. We're riding with New Jersey at the moment. I'll see where Aaron is. Oh, Aaron's in the pits. So New Jersey, he's down significantly on this lap. Where's Prince? Prince is in sector 3. He's dropped down to 7th with a 144.4. We'll see if he can improve that time as he comes into the bus stop. Oh, pretty clean. He's gone in the pits. All right. Makes me look like a bit of an idiot, but anyway, alright. Is Gold Power going for it again? No, he's not. 2.4. What's Jack Jackson doing? Jack Jackson is down! He's up, sorry. He's improved on his time. On softs. What? Oh, nice and smooth out of there. And he has gone quicker by 67, is it thousandths of a second? Anyway, he's gone quicker on a 142.5. So Wheezy Western said a 143.1, so I didn't even see that. So sorry, Wheezy Western, but nice lap. So he's gone into 2nd. Yeah, everyone's on softs now. And this is Wheezy. I don't think Wheezy's setting a time here. I think this might be his in-lap. I guessed correctly. Alright, who are we with now? Aaron. Aaron's on his out-lap. So Aaron is currently sitting in 4th. A 143.5. So everyone else is in the pits, mostly. So from 2nd to 4th, it's 2nd to 5th, it's close. Even 2nd to, well, all the way through, up to 7th. From 2nd to 7th, it's close, but the class of the field at the moment is definitely Jack Jackson in the Mercedes. Alright, here goes Aaron. Let's see what Aaron can do. He's got his teammate in front of him, Dio Racing Team, who gets out of the way for him. Oh no! Nearly spins it in front of him. Hopefully it hasn't upset Aaron there and he can continue his run smoothly. See, you do the right thing and look what happens, alright? Up through the Camel Straight. Oh yeah, right, riding those curves through the column, nice work. Now as we come down into... Oh no, he's backed out. Alright, so... No good. What about DO Racing Team? Is he on a hot lap? He's spun before. So I doubt it that he could be on a hot lap. Crazy Kiwis in the pits. So the only on-track action we got at the moment is Aaron and DO Racing with 3.5 minutes left. So we'll see if Jack Jackson wants to come out and try and improve his time. But he's well ahead. He's over half a second faster. But Wheezy Weston and Hugh Janus's, they've both popped out. So has Gold Power. So we might see a little bit of a flurry of activity. This is going to be the last runs for those guys to see if they can knock Jack Jackson off. And he might just wait in the pits, save his tyres, and just enjoy the entertainment that's going to happen over the next 3 minutes or so. So we're on board with Aaron coming into the bus stop chicane on the end of his outlap. We'll see what he can do and if he can get... Oh no, he's gone into the pits as well. Alright, so he's sitting fourth at the moment. Alright, so Wheezy Weston is out on track. So he's just on his outlap at the moment. Aaron's gone back into the pits. This is... Oh, he's in Sector 2. So he's down. He's up at the moment, New Jersey. So he's in Sector 2. Where's Prince? Prince is in Sector 2 as well. Alright, so we'll see if we can follow these guys. So both of them will be looking to try and improve their times. They're in the 43s as well. New Jersey's in the 44. Prince is in the 44 as well. So I think Prince was on the front row last week. So he's a bit not having the same success this week as he did last. But the race is still to come. So we'll have to see how he goes. But here's New Jersey. He is not going to set a time. Prince. Let's see what Prince... He looks like he's on a bit of a hot lap now. Oh, locks up into the bus stop. Makes his way around the final turn. Heads to the line with a 43.8. So that takes him up to 5th position. So he's improved his time. Wheezy Weston, he's down a little bit. Let's see what Hugh Janus has. Oh, Wheezy Weston's retired from the session. Okay. He said that's it for him. He's out. He's done. So, Hugh Janus, he was fast last week. What has he got this week? I don't think he's going to be setting a time here. He's not. Alright. Here goes Aaron. Is Aaron going to try and set a time? There's only 20 odd seconds left, so I don't know if he's going to have enough time to say... Oh, who was that? I think that was Gold Power who was in the... Oh, so he didn't retire by choice. I don't think Aaron's going to have enough time to set a time here. He's cutting it pretty close if he is, but I don't think he is. Alright, he's not. Prince isn't. So that's pretty much it. So our grid for today is Jack Jackson with a 42.5. So the class of the field, over half a second ahead. Or as New Jersey loses it there. But Jack Jackson, Wheezy Weston on the front row, Hugh Janus and Aaron. It's only separated very, very small amount on the second row. On the third row, you got Prince and Gold Power. On the fourth, it's New Jersey and DO Racing. And The last row is Crazy Kiwi and the Stig. So the Stig didn't set a time, and I don't know if Crazy Kiwi did either. So the Stig, usually a good racer, so we'll see what he can do from the back of the grid as we get underway. I just wish Dan Jadanen, whatever his name is, was here this week. I've improved for you, Dan. I've got the full view this week. I took off the comments section, so I did that for you, specifically for you, and you're not racing this week, so you'll have to make up for it and race next week. But we got a minute 18 before we go to the gridding up screen or whatever it is. But Jack Jackson, did Jack Jackson do another lap? 141.8. Man, this dude. Missed that completely. Sorry, everyone. 141.8. That is incredibly fast. He's just like obliterated the field. A 141.8. Wow, that is an intense time. I think the world record at the moment is like a 137 by a guy who did it like in a Williams or something. So, but a 141.8 is still like mega fast. I couldn't get near that. I know that for sure. So well done to Jack Jackson. So there it is, everyone. There's our grid for round 13 of the FRL Zero Assist Racing League. Should be exciting. Good mix from second down to seventh. It's covered by a second, just over. So, and then with the Stig not setting a time, we don't know what to expect from him. So it could be exciting. Could be exciting. Let's hope it isn't a typical Mercedes performance where they just streak away from the field and dominate. And Hugh Janus is in there as well with the medium. Will be could be a bit of a wild card as well. Alright, we're starting. 20 odd seconds to go before we get underway. Looks like it's a good day out there as well in Spa. It's a track renowned for its wild weather. Often referred to it as having its own little weather system around the track. So, because it is such a big track, it can be raining in one spot and dry in the other. I guess similar to our own track in Bathurst. So here we go. All right, we're off on the warm-up lap. So it was a pretty well-behaved pack last week with the warm-up. So hopefully we can get a repeat of that this week. And there's the predicted pit stop strategy. So it's a two-stopper if you're on the softs. Indicated as a one-stopper if you're going soft to hard. So yeah. So Hugh Janus might be on for a two-stopper because he's starting on the medium. So we'll see what's going to work here. Where's the Stig? Is the Stig racing? The Stig is racing. So he's joined us. So our warm-up is looking pretty good. Very uneventful, which is the way it should be. And hopefully we can get a clean start. Don't lose anyone, that'd be nice. Have all 10 cars last to the end. That'd be really good. You might see a few black helmets this week as well. So those are in tribute to a member of the FRL community who had a relative of some sort, possibly who passed away. So that's what the black helmets are for this week. Alright, so we're almost there, boys. We're almost ready. So heartbeats might be starting to raise a little bit more now. Getting ready to get into your car be taken over by now. Just your last second preparations before they grid up, and then those lights go green. So we'll stay with the lead man, I reckon. And everyone's gridded up. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got a yellow flag. What? Nah. Here we go. And we're off. Here we go. So, Jack Jackson gets a nice start. Pulls away Wheezy Weston into third. Hugh Janus is into sorry. Oh, look like great camera work, Cody's. Alright. So, it looks like we've got a clean getaway. Everyone's made it through turn one. Beautiful. Everyone's made it through Eau Rouge without spinning. We've got a full grid that's made it through. So we've got Jack Jackson, Hugh Janus. Oh no! We've had a massive crash. Back there, is that New Jersey? Someone's crashed. Crazy Kiwi. Someone had a big off. I think it might have been New Jersey. New Jersey had a big off there. So we're under yellow flag, so we're not on. We don't have a safety car, a virtual safety car. So it's Jack Jackson leading Hugh Janus's. Gold Power is taken over Wheezy Weston. So Wheezy Weston's dropped a couple of spots. Aaron's into 5th, so he might have dropped a spot as well. You've got the Stig, who's moved up from 10th to 6th. So he's had a blinder of a start. Dio Racing Team is hanging in there. Prince has dropped to 9th. So I'm not too sure what's happened to Prince. So has he got... Oh, he's got damage. So was he in that... I don't know if he was involved in that accident at the top of Eau Rouge going onto the Camel Straight. So these two guys have collided with something or someone. But Jack Jackson has pulled out a hefty lead already. He's 7/10 up. So over Hugh Janus's. But this is going to be a bit of a strategy race now with both guys on different tyres. So it looks like Aaron might have copped a bit of damage as well. So he's in the pits. Prince is in the pits. I don't know what's going on here, but the leaderboard is all messed up. How is Dio Racing? It says Dio Racing is in the lead. And Aaron is second. So I'm not too sure what's going on here. We'll just have to wait for it to play itself out. But we'll stick with the action here, where I believe this is the race. Yeah, see, it says he's second. Yep, okay. Alright, well, we'll see if that just works itself out. So if you started on the medium, expected to lap 13 or 14. So, and I think on the softs it was a 6 or 7. Okay, there we go. So it's washed out in the end. Alright, so we got Jack Jackson, Hugh Janus's, Gold Power, Wheezy Weston. How is Wheezy Weston going? He's behind Gold Power. So we've got a little battle going on here. Can he make a move into the bus stop chicane? Last night there was a lot of passing up past Eau Rouge and the back the Camel Straight. So, oh, he's going to go the long way around. Locks it up, makes contact, still climbs up on the curb. Can't quite get the job done. Ballsy move by Wheezy Western, but we'll see if he can get the job done up the Camel Straight. Oh, gets right up close behind Power 89. He's pulled out a bit of a gap now, and he won't get DR. I don't know if he get DRS yet. It's lap 3, so he should have DRS. He is. Oh, he's a little bit loose through there. Here we go. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1, but we'll stick with this for now. I don't think he can have a go. No, he's too far back. He did have DRS though. Gold Power just locked it up a little bit. So Wheezy will... oh, he's locked it into Brussels. So was Wheezy. So this is a good little battle at the moment. Good to know though that the gap hasn't been absolutely... oh, Jack Jackson, a 3-second time penalty. So he is being pushed by Huge Anuses. So Huge Anuses is putting him under pressure. He's gotten the time penalty, and it's only a 6/10 gap. So, it's gone up to 7 now. But Huge Anuses is sticking with him. We've got a 3-second time penalty for Wheezy Western. I think it was Gold Power as well. So the time penalties have already started to come. It's lap 3, and we've got a number of drivers with penalties already. So we're going to have to see what it's like at the end of the race. It could be quite significant time penalties. And it looks like Dio Racing is retired from the session, so we're down to 9 cars. So I'm not too sure what happened to Dio, but and Prince is going. Is it a virtual safety car possibly? It is a safety car. Okay, sorry, I just saw a yellow flag. So we're a safety car. So Dio's obviously had a bit of an off there. Who's this crazy Kiwi pitting from 5th? He's gone from the mediums to the hards. Alright, so he's going to have to go a long way on those hards if he wants to make a one-stopper work. So we'll see if there's any other guys pitting. The Stig is pitting. So what's he gone on to? The softs. Alright, I didn't see what he started on, but Jack Jackson hasn't pitted. Huge Anuses. Drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That's huge. That's a big reprieve for Jack Jackson because Huge Anuses was putting him under pressure. So, and he won't be able to serve that penalty while under safety car conditions. That's a big penalty. So that's good for Gold Power and Wheezy Western. Both those guys have time penalties though. So does Jack Jackson. But that is a bit disappointing. So we might see a bit of a charge through the field from Huge Anuses once he served his penalty. But from a racing perspective, that is a little bit disappointing because we're looking forward to seeing how it was going to play out with the medium versus soft strategy. Crazy Kiwi, he's gone to the hards already. So Aaron, he's on the hards as well. So we'll see if these guys can make a one-stopper work. But it's a long way around with just a one-stopper around this place. And it looks like Prince has gone to the hards as well. New Jersey's gone to the hards. Alright. So Jack Jackson has pitted. And he is now gone to the mediums. And Huge Anuses, he's gone to the hards. But he is going to have to serve his drive-through. So I don't know if he'll have to serve it during the race or if he'll serve it afterwards. Alright, so we will see. So we've got a mixture of tyres here at the moment. So Wheezy Western, I don't think he's pitted. Has he has stopped. So he's gone. He is no, he hasn't. Sorry, he hasn't stopped yet. So he is on the soft, while Jack Jackson has gone to the mediums, and Hugh Janus has gone to the hards. All right, so the strategy is playing out, and it looks like they finally started to bunch up to the safety car as well, which has taken a while, but we'll get there. So the Stigs dropped down to 9th. But everyone stopped except Wheezy Western. Alright, so we're just going to have to wait for him to bunch up to the safety car. So Wheezy, he hasn't stopped. He's still on his same set of tyres. Jack Jackson, he has stopped, as has Hugh Janus's. But he's got a huge problem though, because he's got a drive-through penalty. So he's in a bit of New Jersey 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Don't you hate that? Getting a time penalty under safety car conditions, have to admit, have certainly been there myself, and it's a bit of a, you just feel like you really let yourself down, you know. But hopefully next time around, by the looks of things, we might be able to go racing again. Yep, I'd say it definitely will go racing again. So what's Wheezy going to do? Because Wheezy's coming into the window. That lap 6 to 7 window. So he's going to have to pit, and the field's bunched up. So he's going to drop a bunch of positions. How long can he make those tyres last? That's going to be the question. And he's going to have Jack Jackson and Hugh Janus hunting him down, who are all on fresh tyres. Everyone else is on fresh tyres, so they're all going to be hunting him down. So he might have missed a trick here with not pitting. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. As the Jack Jackson doing a bit of a Kimmy there while everyone else is weaving around. He's just doing his thing. So maybe he has the same school of thought. We'll leave him alone though, because I reckon he does know what he's doing. So light's still on the safety car, but surely we can't go another lap. Everyone, the field is completely bunched up, so we really should be racing after this, at the end of this lap. Oh, the safety car pushing pretty hard there, getting on the grass. Recently has been updated in this game with the rainbow graphic on the side of it, so good job Codemasters. There was a big update this week as well. Monday, something about liveries or something updated, and some other malarkey. The Ferrari was downgraded in power for normal races in my career, was it? I can't remember. But hopefully we can get back underway pretty soon. Here we go. We are going to get underway. All right, safety car in this lap. Let's do it. So Wheezy Western will let the safety car speed away and do its thing. He's going to back up the pack, and we'll see if he can avoid getting gobbled up by these guys behind him, because they're all on fresh tyres. They're all very fast as well. Alright. Here he goes. So Wheezy's gonna Lead them away. And we're racing again. Lap 7 of 22. What can Wheezy do? Straight away, Jack Jackson is all over him. Does everyone get through cleanly? Looks like it. We haven't had anyone drop out there, so that's always encouraging. Alright, so up the Camel Straight, Jack Jackson's got the toe on him. No DRS yet, but with the fresh rubber, can he pull it up? Yes, he can. So he's taken Wheezy Western for the lead. So Jack Jackson has regained his number 1 position, and Wheezy Western has slipped back to second. So next to attack him will be Huge Anuses. So we'll see what he can do, if he can go on the attack. But Jack Jackson looks like he might just skip away pretty quickly with this one. He's already opened up a 1.3 second gap, so he's absolutely flying at the moment. Huge Anuses, he has the huge problem of a drive-through penalty. So we're going to have to see what happens with him. Do we have any little battles going on here? We do. So this is Prince and New Jersey. So Prince, he's in 6th at the moment. I think he started around there. So he's managed to maintain his spot. Oh, and here's another close battle with the Stig taking Crazy Kiwi. So can he hold it into the... And you got Prince in New Jersey into the bus stop as well. We got prime position viewing for Stig here as those two battle it out through the chicane. But the Stig, he's made up 1 position, so he's into 8th position, and it looks like New Jersey might try and take Prince into turn 1 there, into turn 1, and he has. So he's retaken that position. So New Jersey finding a bit of fight there, taking Prince through the source. Now I don't know if we don't have DRS back yet, but Prince has got the toe. So let's see if he can take him into Lacombe here. This was a favourite passing position of his last night on quick races, but he can't. So some good racing here. Wheezy Western still in 2nd position though, but he's dropped nearly 2.5 seconds back from Jack Jackson. So Jack Jackson is absolutely just blowing them away at the moment. He's running away with this thing. So we'll try and focus on some of the other battles that we've got in the field. So here's the Stig and Prince in New Jersey. They're all pretty close together, and it looks like Huge Anuses has served his drive-through penalty, so he's dropped to the back of the pack. So he's on the hard tyre as well. So we're going to see what can he do now. Will he pit again for a set of softs, possibly towards the end of the race? So he started on the medium, he's gone to the hards. We'll see what he can do. We'll monitor his progress coming through the pack. But we've still got Wheezy Western, lap 8 on the same set of tyres he started with, and he's going to go on to lap 9 as Jack Jackson sets the fastest laps of 46.2. So Jack Jackson just obliterating this field at the moment, doing a Lewis. Gold Power once again putting up a good showing, 2nd week in a row. So there's our podium at the moment. Jack Jackson, Wheezy Western, Gold Power. I know all 3 of those guys have penalties, but here's someone that we haven't talked about a lot today, and that's Aaron. So he's made some really nice progress. He's sitting in 4th at the moment. Haven't seen his name flash up for penalties yet either. So he might be a bit of a dark horse to get onto the podium with the 3 guys in front of him having to serve penalties at the end of the race. So it's been a bit of a quiet race. We haven't seen much of him, but Aaron's just been plugging away slowly but surely. Wheezy Western, another 3-second time penalty. So I reckon those tyres might not be feeling that crash hot at the moment, and he's probably struggling a little bit to keep it within the track limits. Obviously indicated by the penalty there. So we're sort of moving into that part of the race where we usually have a bit of a lull. Everyone's sorted everything out. We've all had a pit stop, except Wheezy. Wheezy hasn't stopped yet. Huge anuses, another 3-second time penalty. So that's a bit of insult to injury there. Wheezy Weston finally pitted from second place. So what's he going to go on to here? Will he go on to the mediums or will he go on to the hards? I reckon he could get through with mediums, and he's going to go the mediums. So that moves Gold Power into second. And we've got Aaron up into a podium position, and he has stopped, and he's on the hard. So depending on how penalties shake out, Aaron could be a dark horse for a win here. He's in the podium position at the moment, a strong podium position. So we've got Jack Jackson leading Gold Power 89. Then comes Aaron, New Jersey Ananas, whatever your name is. He's done well this race. He had the crash, the contact on lap 1 going up the Camel Straight, but he's fought his way back, so he's done a really good job to work himself up into 4th. Prince is having a solid race once again. He's sitting in 5th. We've got the Stig, who started last. Huge Anuses has already started to work his way up the pack. Wheezy Weston, who's just stopped, and Crazy Kiwi bringing up the back of the field, and we've got Dio Racing Team. He's dropped out. So here's our leader. We'll give him a little bit of camera time because, he's braining them by over 7 seconds at the moment. We'll see if we can give us a bit of a masterclass on. Oh no! Oh, he's crashed. He's come through. He was coming through Blanchimont. He's lost it. And that's Sector 2, Sector 3, yellow flag. But he was leading by that much. He's only dropped down to second. So I looked away for a split second, and there you go. He was out of it. So Jack Jackson has thrown this away. I don't know what happened. We'll have to watch the replay. But he was leading by over 7 seconds. Wow, what a revelation this has been. So this is an absolute game changer. So he's dropping down to 7th position so far. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe just a drop in concentration. That's all it took. Maybe he got it on the curbs and he's dropped down to 7th. So what was looking like an absolute sure win to Jackson, cruising with a 7-second lead, now finds himself down 12 seconds out from Gold Power, who's leading the race now. Wow, what a game-changing situation that has been. So, Gold Power is our new race leader. This was a gift from the heavens above. Like manna from heaven, it just dropped into his lap. So this has really livened it up now. This is great for Aaron too, because Gold Power, we know he has penalties. I think he has 2 3-second penalties. So effectively this has put Aaron in the lead. So he's been the quiet achiever in this race, moved himself up to second, and even better, coming back from the first lap incident is New Jersey as well. So he's in a podium position too, and that's lifted Prince up into 4th. So this race all of a sudden has gotten spicy again. And then don't take out of the picture Huge Anuses, who's worked himself up from 8th into 5th after serving his penalty. So this has put everything back into play with that mistake from Jack Jackson. Wow. Absolutely, crazy. So Wheezy Weston, he's turning it on with his mediums with a 45.9 to set the fastest lap. So we've got 10 laps to go. We're on lap 12 of 22. And this race has just busted wide open with that mistake from Jack Jackson. With the pace of Jack, though, he does have an opportunity here where he could possibly get right back in this. So he's still a fair way off the lead. He's 12 seconds from Wheezy Weston. And Wheezy Weston is flying as well. So Wow, he would be absolutely livid right now. Such an odd place to go off to, but yeah, that's what can happen at this track, you know. You can get bitten in the most sort of unobvious spots. Well, we'll watch with. We'll see how he goes, but it looks like New Jersey he's pushing. He's got a 3-second time penalty as well. But that's where the battle is right now. We've got Aaron and New Jersey battling it out for second and third. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen Aaron's name flash up for penalties. I've definitely seen goal power, and I've definitely seen New Jersey. So Aaron might not want to fight too hard, but he's a pretty tenacious racer. So I don't think that's not going to happen. Wow. All right, we've got a race on our hands. This is a ripper. All right. Spa's delivering for us. So Jack Jackson just sets the fastest time with a 45.7. So there's nothing wrong with his pace. And here we go. We're looking at New Jersey. Can he... He's done it. He's taken Aaron for the position there. Can he pull it up? Yes, he can. Can Aaron come back? Oh, we've got a safety car. Who's off? It's not Jack Jackson, is it? No. Oh, Prince. What's happened to Prince? So that's 2 races in a row that Prince has crashed out. So this creates even more. So this is going to bunch the pack up. And this is going to put Jack Jackson right back into play. This is a wide open race once again. So this is adding even more spice. We'll have 9 laps to go as well. So hopefully the safety car can bunch him up pretty quick. And we can get some... so Prince... So don't know what happened, but that's 2 weeks in a row. I know he spun out last week on the last turn, so we don't know what's happened to him this week, but he's out. So our two DNFs so far is Prince and DO Racing Team. But as it stands at the moment under safety car on lap 13, we've got Gold Power 89, New Jersey, Aaron, Hugh Danuses, Wheezy Weston, Jack Jackson, Crazy Kiwi, and the Stig. And it looks like Gold Power is pitting. So he's on the hards at the moment. So he'll probably go to the mediums here. He will, yes. So this is his little strategy play. And we've got Aaron's pitting as well. So Gold Power, he's pitted to the mediums. Aaron looks like he's going to the softs. So can he make those softs go 8 laps? This is the gamble for him. Bold play there. So Hugh Danuses, he's gone to the mediums. And Jack Jackson is going to have a crack at it with the softs. So if things weren't spicy already, they've certainly got spicy now. Wow. All right. So we've got a whole mixture of tyre compounds going on at the moment. And who is that pitting? So that's Crazy Kiwi. He's gone to the softs. And I wonder if the Stig is going to pit. No, he's going to stay out on the mediums. Oh, no. What's happening with New Jersey? He's got a little bit... I thought he was a bit out of shape there. So... Alright. So hopefully... I don't know if we'll be able to get racing after this lap, because we'll need him to bunch up. But the advantage of it being such a long circuit is that the safety car will take a lot longer to get around. How are we looking here? I reckon we'd be pretty lucky to get racing on this lap. I think it'll be the next one. So in New Jersey looks a little bit... These are old tyres. So he's on the 11th lap of these tyres. So they're not going to be feeling too good at the moment. They can't be feeling good. Wheezy Weston, he's got 3 laps on the medium. But the guys who've made the right play, who are in the box position here, are Gold Power, Aaron, Hugh Januses, and Jack Jackson. And, well, Crazy Kiwi, he's in a good spot tyre-wise. So is the Stig. But I don't know if they're going to be able to get up on the podium with their pace. But Jack Jackson, after spinning out, sitting in 6th with fresh tyres. But are they going to be able to make those tyres last 8 laps? They're not going to be feeling the greatest at the end. And Gold Power and Wheezy Western both on the mediums. Wheezy with 3 laps more. So he's got to make them last 8 laps. So I reckon that's in the window. This is going to be interesting to see. This is going to come down to who can manage the tyres the best and which compound's going to be the better decision. So it looks like we're definitely not going in racing this lap, but having a look at the pack now. Oh, the Stig. He's decided to pit. Come on, Stig. Get in there and then bolt them on and get out of there. Because we want to go racing this lap. So we're going to be just waiting for the Stig. So I don't think that will be an issue. So this should be the last lap of the safety car. He's going on the softs as well. So a few guys taking the gamble. So the top 3, New Jersey, I reckon, I just can't see him lasting another 7 laps with his 12-lap old tyre. So he might have missed a trick here. I don't know why he didn't pit under the safety car. But Wheezy Western, Gold Power, Aaron, Hugh Januses, Jack Jackson, Crazy Kiwi, the Stig. So... oh, did you see that? Wheezy Western almost ran up the back of New Jersey. Well, it's going to be an exciting 6 laps by the time we go racing. Hopefully no more safety cars and we can race the 6 laps at full racing pace. And provide some entertainment for us. Not saying this hasn't been an entertaining race already, because it certainly has. Unfortunately for Jack Jackson, though, oh no. Has the stream cut out? Not sure. Maybe that was my internet. I don't know. Hopefully the stream didn't cut out. Doesn't look like it. That's good. It's still been going for 58 minutes, so hopefully it hasn't. Alright. Some technical difficulties that you don't really care about. Alright, here we go. So... we're going to go racing now. With New Jersey's going to lead them away, but this is going to be similar where Wheezy Western was under the pump straight away because he had the older tyres. Ah, thanks GThan54, you're fine. Thank you. Good man. Alright. Still weaving even to the bus stop chicane. Alright, so he's going to pull away now. And we're back under racing. Hugh Januses gets a 3-second time penalty straight off the bat. New Jersey's pulled out a pretty solid gap there. Wheezy Western locks it up into the source there. And Hugh Januses looks like he's taken him... oh no, it's Gold Power. Gold Power's moved into 2nd. So Wheezy Western's been gobbled up there. Aaron's into 4th. So it looks like he's dropped down. Hugh Januses is coming up as well. And that looks like it's Hugh Januses in 5th. And Jackson's in 6th. And Crazy Kiwi's in 7th there with the Stig bringing up the field. So let's hope that they can all get around nice and safely. Oh, big lock up from Wheezy Western. His 3-lap-old tyres are not going to like that if he wants to make them last till the end of the race. So New Jersey, though, is pulling a nice little gap here. 1.5 second gap. So this was the guy who he had to pit early because he had the incident on the first lap. So he's had a wild race. I think it would be a miracle if he could make those tyres last until the end, but I've been proven wrong many times, so I'd be happy to eat my hat on this one if New Jersey can get up there. So they seem to have all found their own little spots here at the moment. Everyone's settled into the rhythm. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Jack Jackson taking Aaron, and Hugh Janus might try and sneak through there as well. And Crazy Kiwi is in there too. So this is a fight for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th here. So can Aaron come back again through La Source? No, he can't. So Jack Jackson has solidified that position as 4th. And the next on his list is Wheezy Western, who is on the slower compound of the mediums. And he's got older tyres as well. So Jack Jackson showing his true pace. And Hugh Janus is going to try and push Aaron as well. Was we right on board with him coming up into Lacombe. So nice battle brewing here. We've got the soft medium. So Jackson on the soft, Aaron on the soft, and Hugh Janus is on the medium too. It's Aaron a big lock up into Brussels there. But he's managed to pull it up fine. Wow, exciting race today. So Jack Jackson is 1.7 seconds away from Wheezy Western. So this man can still have the accident, have to pit, and is still pushing for a podium. So it just shows how fast this guy really is. As they come around turn 16 and 17, head into Blanchimont. What has Hugh Janus got? Can he pull a move on Aaron? He's going to have a go here. Aaron defends very well, forces him to the outside, doesn't lock him up, can still come around on the inside here, but Aaron fights him all the way around. Good racing as Jackson sets the fastest lap of a 1:44.9, and we've got a safety. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. Hopefully, it doesn't bring out a safety car, but that'd be Crazy Kiwi or the Stig. But I don't know. I think if we've got the DRS, this could be a move by Hugh Janus as he could take Aaron up the Kemmel Straight. So let's see. He's definitely got the slipstream, and he's got the DRS open now. So what can Aaron do? So can Aaron defend him? Goes around the outside. Good clean racing from Aaron there. Pulls it up into Lacombe. Nice move by Hugh Janus. So I saw him do that a few times last night. So he's pretty accustomed to doing that through there. So nice pass there by Hugh Janus. So we'll see if he can keep the spot. But the next man up for him is Jack Jackson. But he is absolutely flying at the moment. Recently set the fastest lap. So not too sure what's happening there with Aaron's tyres, because he was on a good run, so maybe he found the mediums a little bit more to his liking and he can't quite keep up the same pace with the softs. So not too sure what's happened to him there. But here we go. So New Jersey, he's been closed down now by Gold Power. So Gold Power is half a second behind him. And then you've got Jack Jackson. So Jack Jackson already on the tail of these guys. New Jersey, he still hasn't pitted yet. So his tyres, I don't know how long those hards can go for. But Gold Power and Jack Jackson have much fresher tyres than him. I think Jack Jackson the freshest the most there. But this has been another great performance by Gold Power. Had a solid performance last week. Another solid performance this week. Wheezy Western up there as well. He's another solid driver. Hugh Janus is with the standout clear-cut winner for us last week. As it looks like Jack Jackson's going to have a go here on Gold Power. So Gold Power has the DRS as well, forcing him to the inside. Who's got the later breaker? Jack Jackson with the later break. They almost touch. He goes around the outside. He makes it stick. Yes, he does. But Gold Power is fighting back. But he's got the line into Brussels, Jack Jackson. So he's ended up taking the spot. Some good driving there from both drivers. A little bit of touching, but that was all right. It was nothing dirty. Great driving from both guys, and Jack Jackson really showing how fast this guy really is. And I dare say it, he's going to hunt down New Jersey pretty quick with those old tyres that he has. But it looks like Wheezy Western now might be having a go at Gold Power. So I wonder if Gold Power is starting to feel a little bit uneasy on those tyres. And we've got huge anuses who might come into play here as well. So we've got a yellow flag in Sector 2, so hopefully that doesn't bring out the safety car again either. But it looks like Wheezy Western is going to have a go as he comes through Blanchimont. Can he have a go at the bus stop? Let's see which way he has to go around. It looks like Gold Power is going to make him go around the highway, go around the outside. Can't quite make it stick. But if he stays with him here, as we've got Jack Jackson is going to have a go at the lead as well now. So he might have a go into the source. So he takes him easy around the outside. So Jack Jackson has gone back into the lead. And it looks like, oh no, Gold Power! He's hit the wall! He's hit the wall! And Wheezy Western has gone through into third. Huge Anuses has taken Gold Power as well. Wow, what a race we've got going on here. It's all happening. Lap 20 of 22. So those laps are absolutely flying by. We've only got 2 left, and we've got Huge Anuses going around the outside of Wheezy Western. So he's done that with these through Lacombe. So Huge Anuses is now back up into third position. Wow. Oh, and it looks like New Jersey took Jack Jackson back again. So it's all happening. I'm struggling to keep up with it all, with all the action that's going on. So it's New Jersey, Jack Jackson and Huge Anuses in third, Wheezy Western into fourth. So this top 4 battle is amazing. We've got Aaron down into, we've got Gold Power in 5th and Aaron in 6th, Crazy Kiwi 7th, the Stig in 8th. So this is the battle for the top 3 positions here, and this is getting good. This is all 4 guys are separated by about a second or 2 here. So this is some exciting close racing, with 2 laps to go as well. So it's going to be all or nothing. So New Jersey is going to make his tyres last. What about Wheezy Western? Wheezy Western had older tyres. As Huge Anuses is trying to have a go there on the inside of Jack Jackson. So he's got the DRS as well. So can Jack have a go into La Source for the lead? No, he can't. New Jersey fighting valiantly. This guy has driven his absolute guts out today. What a race from this guy. I kind of wrote him off, I'm not going to lie, after that first lap incident, but he's proven me wrong. So good for you, New Jersey, as they come up the Camel Straight. This is looking good. Can Wheezy Western, can he get in on the action? With the 3 guys in front, we'll try and stick with those guys predominantly, because this is for the lead. And it looks like Aaron might have had an off there. I'm not too sure. He's had contact. He's dropped down to 7th. So he's had a bit of a... He was up there for a podium chance for a while, but he seems to have... Oh, and he's hit Crazy Kiwi. So his tyres aren't looking like they're going that great. Wheezy Western has copped another 3-second penalty. So that brings Gold Power into play here. So we've still... Oh, and it looks like Huge Anuses has taken Jack Jackson. So the hard and the medium have proven here to be the better tyres to be on, as New Jersey gets a little bit loose coming out of there with the big brake lock up. So Huge Anuses is starting to pour the pressure on New Jersey. And Jack Jackson, this is about as good as it gets. Everyone, look at this, the top 3. You can throw a blanket over the 3 of them. How good is this on lap 21? So we're coming up to the final lap. So Wheezy Western would be just sitting there in 4th spot. He can't quite keep up with him, but he might be hoping for a bit of good luck come his way. And New Jersey locks it up into the bus stop. Can Huge Anuses convert? They're going 3 wide up the front straight. So Huge Anuses has taken the lead. New Jersey's still in 2nd. And Jack Jackson's got to try and have a go into the com. On the inside, he's got him. So Jack Jackson, oh no, they both collided. I can't believe this. So Jack Jackson once again in a podium position. Oh no. And New Jersey, he raced so good. But look at this. Wheezy Western has moved into second place, and Hugh Janus is into first, and Gold Power into third. And look at this guy, Crazy Kiwi, in fourth position. How good is this? Wow, that was intense. And this is the last lap as well. So, can Hugh Janus fight off Wheezy Western? Wow, and I'm pretty sure they both got penalties. So, and Gold Power, they've all got penalties. So we're going to have to see how this shakes out. This could even mean Crazy Kiwi could end up being the winner of this crazy race. So we're going to have to wait and see how it shakes out. But as they go through Puon, it's still Hugh Janus leading Wheezy Western. Gold Power's a mile behind, so he's no chance to get these guys. And he's just got a 3-second time penalty. That's great for Crazy Kiwi. So I haven't seen his name mentioned for penalties very much today. So he could be on for a podium here. He's had a solid race. As Hugh Janus, he's leading us. They're coming through Blanchimont now. So coming up to the last chicane, to the bus stop. It's Hugh Janus from Wheezy Western. Wow, what a race! As Hugh Janus takes the checkered flag to finish first. Wheezy Western into second. They haven't changed yet. Gold Power is coming home in third. Crazy Kiwi in fourth. Oh, he's dropped down, Crazy. No, Crazy Kiwi hasn't dropped down. He's stayed in fourth. Jack Jackson in fifth. Has come home in fifth. Gold Power in sixth. New Jersey in seventh. And the Stig in eighth. What a race that was. Absolutely amazing. So Hugh Janus, he served the drive through. Jack Jackson, wow. He had some bad luck there. Whew! And Aaron's moved up into third, so he's on the podium. So well done, Aaron. So we had the Clichy's down in like 6th or 7th on lap 21. So Aaron has he's climbed up onto the podium. Crazy Kiwi in fourth. What a race. Who's our driver of the day? Must be Hugh Janus for sure. What a race. Or Wheezy Western, they're my bets, but I could be wrong. Crazy Kiwi, well, even better, because he deserves it. Well done, Crazy Kiwi, driver of the day. That was intense. What a race. Whew, that was a good one. As we see the celebrations from Hugh Janus, I wonder if that's the real trophy. Well done. Great podium, great race. Whew. And we'll see if we can stay on, and if he creates a party, we'll have a chat to these boys on the podium. Whew, I have to get my breath back after that one. That was a cracker. So, so they had... See, Aaron didn't have penalties. Well done, Aaron. Clean race. Jack Jackson came in fifth. Had the fastest time by an absolute country mile as well. Wow, so Hugh Janus, Wheezy Western, Aaron, Crazy Kiwi in fourth, Jack Jackson. Wow, what a race. The Stig got up in eighth. Whew, could you imagine if we had a full grid? That was 10 guys. What a race. So if that isn't a good advertisement for what the FRL Zero Assist Saturday Night Racing is all about, and if you don't want to join that, then you don't like good racing. So we'll see if Aaron wants to set up a no. No, I don't know. Oh, we've got some action here as well. The lemon tree's gone down on the balcony. Alright, so it doesn't look like we are doing the podium convos. Well, we'll just wait. We'll wait a bit longer. But what a race. So what a race. That was some good entertainment on a Saturday night. If you're not entertained by that, then you don't like good racing. Alright, we'll see if he wants to do a party chat. And if not, I'm going to go have a drink. Because that was good fun. We'll just wait on the podium chat here, but oh boy, what a race. Good times. Well, let's hope the AFL Grand Final tonight can live up to that race, because if it's half as exciting as that, we should be in for a good night. Well, it doesn't look like we're doing a podium chat, so I hope you all enjoyed watching. It was a cracker of a race. That was round 13 of the FRL Saturday Night Zero Assists Racing League. Hope you guys had a good time. I don't know if we're doing the podium chat or not. But next week we're in Monza. So next Saturday night we'll be in Monza. We've still got the top 3 in the room. So we'll wait. But next week's in Monza. So for all of you out there who might be watching this, and I know 2 of you are watching it right now. Here we go. We are going to do a party. All right. Let's do this. Gentlemen.
I think we're still waiting for Mitch and Matt.
Okay. Who am I talking to? Jack Jackson?
No, I think he's leaving.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was Matt.
Yeah.
Ferrari that came first.
Yeah, so it was Hugh Janus's, Wheezy Weston and Aaron were the top 3. Yeah. What a cracker of a race.
Jesus.
That was an awesome race. Well, from a spectator point of view, it was awesome.
I'll message Matt. I can invite him.
I think they're coming. Yeah, so it looks like Aaron is... I don't know all the real names. I only know the gamer tag names. So, but looks like Wheezy is, Aaron is, and Hugh James is trying to get I don't know his real name, so that's what I have to go by.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to fix it.
Oh. All right. I'll just use all their gamer tags. But that was who am I talking to then? Oh, you're Wheezy Weston. Yeah, dude, what a cracker of a race, man. You did awesome, dude. You were in it, you were out of it, you were back into it again. And then Jack Jackson got taken off by New Jersey. I don't know his real name. But, oh, man, that was such a sick race. It was awesome. It was so cool to watch and even better to commentate on.
Yeah, man. I think there was only like 10 of us. That's good shit.
Oh, no, man. If it was like 20, it would be crazy. So, do we have everyone?
Yeah.
All right. So, our winner, I don't know your name, so I'm just going to go by your gamer tag, but a huge win to Hugh Janus's. Like, what a crazy race. Tell us about it. You had the drive-through penalty you had to serve. What were you thinking?
I was thinking that I needed to put the country on my back. And so in my mind I was just thinking all the time, this is for America.
It sounds like your fans in the back agree with you. So good job, Hugh. Wheezy, what a race, my man. Like, dude, last week you did really good. You were in it. I don't think you got a podium last week, but this week, man, like, tell us about your race. What were you thinking? Walk us through it. What happened? Like, you were in it. Like I said, you were out of it. You were on the older tyres at the end there. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, so like the quick rundown, like at the start, Gold Power. we still got most of the race to go. And then there was a safety car. I don't know who caused that, but it was only 4 laps in.
Yep.
And I was planning on doing a 8-lap stint on the softs. So I was like, look, I'm just gonna have to stick it out. I'll get the track position. And that wasn't too bad initially. I got taken by Jax Jackson, but Gold Power, like on the fresh mediums, I think he was on. Like I was still pulling away from him, so
Yeah.
I think overall it was a good choice. But then obviously pitting and then the next safety car. So the next safety car, like I was struggling so much to keep the tyres warm. Again, I lost position like, on the start.
Yeah, because you were on the older tyres on the mediums. You were like 3 laps older than everyone.
Yeah, which isn't a huge delta, but
Yeah.
And I don't think it was the best. It wouldn't have been the best idea to pit, but towards the end, I had like I think it was 6 seconds of penalties. And
Yep.
I just kept going, driver in front, driver behind, seeing what the penalty situation was like, and I'm seeing Jack Jackson catching up like no tomorrow, and then
And then he crashed at turn 1 with New Jersey.
Yeah, that made the race.
Yeah, that saved your bacon. Yeah.
I was seriously worried before that, and then obviously I saw Hugh go through, and I was like, oh sweet.
Cool.
Let's follow you through that.
All right, good work. And Aaron, are you on the line?
Yeah, I am.
Dude, you were like lap 20, 21, you were fighting it out with like the Stig going through Le Comm and Brussels, and you were like crashing into each other, and all of a sudden, like lap 22, you're on the podium. Like, what happened?
I knew Matt in the Ferrari, Mitch and Gold Power would be out in front, so I just had to stay closely behind
Yep.
for the whole race. Unfortunately, I got damage on lap 1.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my fault running a bit too deep. But otherwise, yeah, for the rest of the race, I was just trying to not gain any penalties and stay as close as I could. I think the safety cars helped a lot. And then, Crazy Kiwi and who was in the Alpha?
It was New Jersey?
New Jersey, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Gold Power in the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I was just trying to stick with them because I knew they had penalties, so...
Yeah, well, you didn't have any penalties. You were the only one that didn't have penalties. So that got you into third.
Keep it a smooth race, yeah.
Yeah, and it's easy to get penalties at this track. So I think the top 2 guys each had 3 second penalties. So you didn't have any. So that's sure and steady wins the race. So good work.
Unfortunately with that race, yeah.
Well, you got to make your own luck. So well. I have to tell you, it was a pretty crazy race. So I'll post the link to the YouTube thing. But dude, it was awesome, man. It was an awesome race. So it's worth watching. Hugh Janus, do you want to add anything to it? And I'm just going to keep on calling you that because I don't know you by any other name, and it's kind of funny. So do you have any other comments that you want to make on the race? Who you might have raced for?
Cheers, mate.
All right, gents. Well, thank you very much. That was a very, very entertaining race. I hope you all enjoy your evenings. Go have a drink or do whatever you want to do. If you're not in Melbourne, go out. You lucky sons of bitches. But, see you all next week.
Yeah, I'm having a VB.
All right. See you, fellas. No worries. See ya.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No worries. Bye.
Aaron, by the way, sorry. No.